Dubai's debt problem keeping investors on their toes. I'm joined now by Jan Randolph, the head of sovereign risk at Global Insight. Hi. Did you see this coming?
The credit crunch endures, and this is just another victim, if you like. Liquidity problems. The money hasn't been coming in. And a lot of the projects in Dubai had been debt financed, and problems with refinancing, liquidity not coming through. Taking the UAE as a whole, and Abu Dhabi and Dubai are the two biggest, make up 75%, equally shared within the UAE economy. The economy is going into recession, -3%. A lot of that is concentrated in Dubai. No, they're still in recession and got credit crunch problems and involving refinancing issues. In a sense, this is going to happen. It's essentially a liquidity problem. Most of the debt in the UAE, and don't forget, it's only 20% of GDP. So taking it as a whole on a gross basis, there's no question of insolvency here. But most of that debt is concentrated in Dubai. A lot of debt finance development over the last few years, some of it speculative. And we're seeing the problems arising now, particularly with the high-profile, more speculative projects.
Will it default on the debt? And if it does, what are the implications? Even if it doesn't, what are the implications around the region?
Well, default, what does it mean? It means that, you cannot enter the financial obligations you entered into, or you cannot meet them. And this is a request to lighten the terms, if you like. Now, if there's an agreement on the creditor side, that's a restructuring, and it's not a rescheduling, and technically it's not a default. But, what the interesting dimension to this, and there are several narratives, it's more than just the financial issue involving a corporate. On top of that, you've got the Dubai sovereign, the Dubai government, and next, alongside the Dubai sovereign, you've got the rest of the UAE, but most importantly, Abu Dhabi.
Will it win support from Abu Dhabi? Because that's the key here, isn't it?
This is absolutely what makes it so intriguing and interesting. I mean, the UAE is a collection of 7 emirates, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, two biggest. Abu Dhabi is the cash cow. It sits on the oil well. It's more conservative in its development, and it is quite able to bail out its Dubai brother, if you like.
But it's not that straightforward, is it? Because what does it ask for in return?
Exactly. What is the price to pay? I mean, the lines between public and private, sovereign and royal are so murky. But now these lines are being revealed precisely because of crisis. We will find out what obligations and guarantees and liabilities and commitments they will give each other. There's no question, though, that Abu Dhabi will support Dubai government. The question is whether Dubai government will support some of its own investments, its own corporates. And the first price to be paid is a switch in management. Management will have to go. The next price to pay further down the line may be that going forward, Abu Dhabi will support Dubai government. Dubai government may support most of its investments, but the longer price to pay is Abu Dhabi will become the first amongst equals. It will have a greater equity stake in Dubai, and it will be able to dictate more in terms of UAE policy.
In the meantime, Jan, pressure on Dubai spreads. Is there going to be a repricing of Dubai and UAE risk?
I think Dubai sovereign risk is a little bit overblown. I mean, it's on a par now with Iceland. We saw Dubai sovereign, the government, issue 2 bonds, 5 billion each. They were snapped up very quickly by the UAE government, meaning Abu Dhabi, who effectively control the treasury. So there's no question of Abu Dhabi supporting the government of Dubai. And so in that sense, and we mustn't forget, Abu Dhabi is a huge net creditor. I mean, it has the biggest sovereign wealth fund in the world, 600 billion. I mean, that's nearly 4 or 5 times much, all the debt in the UAE. So there's no question they're able to support Dubai. The question is how and at what price is going to be extracted.
How and what price, Jan? Thanks very much for joining us today.